Hey, good morning from Southern California. So, would you like to learn how to have a less stressful walk with your dog? So, who am I? My name is Linda Kwan, and I am the owner and trainer at WowBowWow. We work with pet parents with puppies, young puppies up to about 2 years old. We help the pet parents understand their dog so training becomes easier. So, who here has brought home a puppy or, has an adolescent dog? Or did you adopt a dog? Did you bring home a new rescue dog? So, what I'm going to share with you today can help with any of these dogs. But um, I also want you to let me know where you are tuning in from and what is your pup's name. Is this the first time you've watched me? If it is, just give me a one in the chat below. Put a one there. If you're coming back and watching this, then hashtag replay. And you can let me know that maybe this is the first time you've seen me, or also you can tell me where you're tuning in from and what is your pup's name. So back to the question. How to have a less stressful walk with your dog. So one of the things I chat with my pet parents of young dogs is, they may get to a point where the dog is either, very fearful or very frustrated or excited. And they get a dog that's like either barking or pulling or trying to run back home. And so, it can be a very stressful walk. And so what I suggest to my pet parents is that these two tips. First of all, make sure you go out prepared, because when you're working with me, we worked on a couple of different things. Maybe how to turn them around, how to do maybe a look at that game, or take them to the side and have them looking at you and sitting and waiting for the thing that worries them walk by or go by, or even escaping to the other side of the street. So these are like things we talk about, but you know what? Talking about it and doing it in the time of stress, when it happens, when something is triggering your dog, can be very difficult. So can anyone relate to what I'm saying? Like, you think about, oh, I'm going to do this, and then, I'm going to, do that. But when it happens, when the actual trigger happens, you freeze. You don't know what to do. So my first suggestion is not only talk about what you're going to do, but actually practice, right? Does that make sense? Because in the heat of the moment, most of us freeze. So practice getting your dog to cross the street, or practice getting them to turn around and go the other direction, or practice having them come, sit in front of you and wait until the scary thing or the fun thing they want to get to goes by. Does this make sense? Have you encountered these kind of situations where you are at a loss? So share in the comments here. Tell me a story that you had recently with your dog that reminds you what I'm talking about. So the second tip I have for you is basically when you are actually going out, not only are you going to practice before you go out, but when you go out, making sure you have the right equipment. Do you have the right equipment on your dog? Are you using a harness? Are you using a harness with a front clip? Are you using, any of those other kind of tools? And I'm not talking about, and you know what, people who know me know I don't like the use of aversive tools or using tools in an aversive way. Like, I don't promote shock collars or those pinch collars. So anyway, but having the right kind of equipment on them is important, right? And then along the same thing, the 2B is making sure if you are rewarding them, which I hope you are, because that's how I teach, making sure you have the things that you reward them with. I mean, a lot of times I have like kibbles and treats and things in my pouch. What do you have? Does your dog rather be playing a tug game with you than take a toy that they really like playing tug with to get their attention to move away from that scary thing or that really exciting thing they want to get to? Does that make sense? So being prepared, practicing the escape things, the escape routes, the escape modes, right? Or asking them to sit and wait till things go by. Practicing those things first, and then also having the right equipment and rewards with you on your walks. So I hope this tip was helpful. And welcome and thank you for joining us in our Training Tip Tuesday. Now, I'll be back here Saturday with another tip. But in the meantime, I also wanted to let you know, well, first of all, happy November. The holiday seasons are coming along. And I just wanted to let you know that in a couple of weeks, I am going to do a challenge, a calm dog challenge. And if you're interested in knowing a little bit more about that, contact us. You can DM me, you can put a comment like interested in calm dog in the comments. And I'll get back to you and let you know. But if you enjoy what we talked about here, like our page, like our group, and let me know that you would like to see more of these kind of topics. And if you have other topics you would like for us to talk about, drop it in the chat. Let me know what other topics you would like to know about. All right. Happy Tuesday.